Avatar Nation.
Alrighty, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Hope you guys are doing well. You guys have had an excellent day. I just wanted to come live real quick to talk about something that I heard on the Breakfast Club. Before I do, I just want to acknowledge those who are here. What's up, Bo32? What's up, Nay Love? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. All right, so yeah, I was listening to the Breakfast Club. I listen to the Breakfast Club from time to time. You know, it has Charlemagne. I ain't gonna call him the guy, but Charlemagne. What's up, Detach Myself? Angela Lee Yee and DJ Envy. And you know they have a major following. They do have an influence. People do listen to what they say. People stay up to date on current events and do seek their input on stuff like that. So, like I said, I was listening. I think this occurred on Monday. Um, and Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy decided to make fun of the N word. Now you know the N word has been a very or is a very hurtful word, especially in this country, based on how that word was used against black people and so forth, especially the historical context of that word and so forth. So it perplexes me. I know that Charlemagne is very outspoken, especially when other ethnicities use that word. So it is just troubling to see him on a national platform that is broadcasted to many audiences to make fun of a word, try to make up a word, and then understand how far that can go and how far that could cause issues. Like a major thing with the N word is a major issue in our mainstream society, especially when different cultures try to use it. So to see someone of a prominent nature when it comes to media try to make a joke and make fun of it, and it was truly, truly, as an audience member, disheartening. And I don't even understand how that was even for him to do that on his platform. I don't understand that. I mean, you kind of disrespecting your craft and you disrespecting your people when you do that. And I'm not coming at Charlemagne the God, but I'm just gonna just as he could give his honest commentary, I could feel I could give my honest commentary regarding the situation. And you know, DJ Envy, I was disappointed in him because he sat up there and laughed about the whole situation along with him. And I thought he would be a voice of reason because in this clip that I'm about to play now, he was sitting up here acknowledging that what Charlemagne said will be a point of conflict or a point of hypocrisy regarding white audience members. So I don't understand that. But before we get into the clip I'm going to play, I want to acknowledge some people who are here. What's up, Bristol babe? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And what's up, Ski bro? All right. So let me play this clip real quick that has compelled me to go live. I mean, this is a profession. This isn't a joke. You know what I'm saying? This is something that he doing in their basement, you know, on the underground station. This is kind of crazy. So let me play this clip for you guys real quick. What's up, Tamika LaShawn? How you doing? All right, here we go. Hold on one second, y'all.
Jesus Christ.
Let me rewind it.
Nice weed, something. All this low vibration. There you go. Give me a damn lighter. All this low vibrational nigga nonsense. Jesus Christ, man. So let me ask you, Chris. So don't ask me nothing about this. When a white person listens, do they think like we have to de-blackify certain institutions? Do they think that? We gotta de-niggify. Would they have certain stories like, see, we gotta de-niggify certain institutions? All right.
Okay, so there's nothing funny about the word de-niggify. There's nothing funny. There's nothing hilarious. I didn't find that funny at all. I find it kind of highly offensive, to be honest, Charlemagne. And to not understand your audience, like your audience, your station, what you say is broadcasted into lunchrooms, you know, offices and things like that. And what happens if someone who's in like a workspace, right? Now someone who's white decides to say, oh, maybe we need to de-niggify our work environment because they hear a black man sitting up there saying and joking about that situation. I just don't. I mean, this is Like this is the thing for me. Like Charlemagne, DJ Envy, Angela Yee is really the only one that like they got sense and they understand this is a professional situation and not like the backyard situation. But I don't understand how you can speak about politics, how you can speak about injustices in the world, and then expect to be taken seriously and have a voice in a soapbox, but then sit up here and make a joke and create a word denigify at the same damn time to a national audience, especially in this country where we're still dealing with race relations. I do not understand that. I don't think you understand the power your words carry. You know what I mean? Like people listen to your show every morning. I don't know the analytics. I don't know how far your reach is, but we know you have a huge reach. So why would you do that? I don't find that. I didn't find that funny. When I heard that, I just like what? And then to see DJ Envy jump in and laugh on it, it's like that's something y'all do in the locker room. That's something y'all do when y'all off air. And I just don't understand that. And I don't know what explanation you would have for that. I don't know. Is that, I mean, is that something that iHeartRadio promotes? Denigify? I mean, we already are in a situation regarding the black culture where we're using the N word in music and film, sometimes even in writing. And we got outside cultures looking at us like a bunch of hypocrites because we sit up here saying one of the most horrendous words in human language and saying it's a term of endearment, but you're going to get immediately upset when somebody outside your race uses it. And now here you go, wanting to be Mr. Webster and create denigify. I don't understand that. And I'm really trying to sit up here and think of every solitary situation and scenario to give you the benefit of the doubt. And I can't. I cannot. I'm thinking, okay, this way, this way. Maybe he misspoke. Maybe I didn't hear right. Maybe this. Maybe it was another word. No, I can't. And it's crazy. Like I said, I'm going to double back. You do not understand the magnitude of your platform. And this is, you're part of the reason why me as a black man and many other black men and other people in the black culture have the issues that we have in the real world. Now, obviously, you're on a different echelon, you're in a higher tier, so you don't deal with certain issues that maybe common people would deal with in the workplace or wherever. But when people hear your broadcast and they hear someone of your stature who's an African American man, black man, joke about the word denigify, and then you say maybe we have to denigify this institution, you're making a mockery of us as black men and the power of that word, right? How is someone from an outside race supposed to take us seriously regarding the offensiveness of that word when you yourself on a national broadcast sits up there and make up a word that includes one of the worst words in human language with your co-host? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And Angela Lee, where were you? Where were you, Angela? You usually are the voice of reason. I was hoping you would interject. And I was hoping when DJ Envy interjected, he was sort of being the voice of reason, talking about the white audience, but then he joined in the fray. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm really disappointed. And I asked our iHeartRadio, is this something that you sit up here and support? I mean, because me being part of the black community, I don't support that. That's not, I'm disappointed. And don't tell me, oh, you're being sensitive. That's part of the culture. No, it's not. No, it's not. If you want respect, you must first respect yourself. And that starts with the words that come out of your mouth towards people in your community and outside your community. And I think you failed in that. You were definitely a donkey. Definitely a donkey when you said that and then joked about it. Now let me play that for those who are coming back in late. Then one more time, because y'all might like, what the heck is he talking about? I don't find this funny. So let me play this for you guys. This was on Monday's broadcast. Here we go.
weed, something. All this low vibration. There you go. Give me a damn lighter. All this low vibrational nigga nonsense. Jesus Christ, man. So let me ask you, so what
okay, let me just say that. The nigga nonsense, if that wasn't bad enough, that maybe could get in the past. Could you say, oh, it's a joke. Oh, he was being facetious. Okay. You get maybe a pass. But the next thing he says doesn't get a pass. And then the whole thing about denigify institution, what exactly is that? Let's continue.
When a white person listens, do they think like we have to de-blackify certain institutions? Do they think that? We gotta de-nigify. When they hear certain stories, like, see, we gotta de-nigify certain institutions. All right. All right. Well,
that's not funny. That's not funny. De-nigify certain institutions. That's not funny. That's not funny. I don't know. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not professional. That's not corporate. That's not ethical. We're dealing with a lot in this country. And the last thing that we need is people who want to be part of the community or who claim they're part of the community to do things to hold the community back. I don't get with that. So like I said, Our Heart Radio, that's not cool. That is not cool. That's not right. To make a mockery of denigify. So that's what I got to say. All right, I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and share their insights, or else I'll just wrap this up because I usually don't go after people. I'm not going after anyone, but I usually don't come live or talk about things because people or entertainers or things like that, because they have their own craft, they have their own sense of humor, and they're entitled to their point of view. But when you make a mockery of Black people and then make up a word on the spot that includes, again, one of the most hateful words in the human language, and then try to put a spin on it or modify it and and you're laughing at it as it's the most hysterical thing that you ever heard on this earth, I think it's highly deplorable and unprofessional and has no place being spoken on a national platform that's open to many races and ethnicities. I think it's despicable. Because how are we to get mad at other people who are not Black when they see Black people themselves spewing that stuff? You're not solely a Black radio station. You cater to many different audiences. In prime time, especially in the morning. You're not like in the middle of the night DJ, late night, where nobody's hardly listening to you. Come on, man. Charlemagne, understand the opportunity, the magnitude of the platform you've been blessed with. People are listening to you. And then when you speak about political issues and things that matter in people's real life, you want us to take you seriously. You want people to take it seriously, but you just sit up here and said denigify institution. And I really want to curse, but I'm not going to curse because, then the message gets lost in the cursing. And I don't want the message to get lost. So that's what I got to say. And hopefully it gets to the right people and they hear my message, because that's not cool, man. That's not cool. What's up, Ron P? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I'm Bo 32 and JLC 87 Productions. Yeah. So I'll drop the link one more time. Other than that, I'm gonna wrap it up. But I just wanted to say that. I don't know how that went under. I mean, they want to sit up here and crucify Little Nas X regarding what he said about, screw the kids. But I think what Charlemagne said is more detrimental, because Little Nas X, when he had that interview with them, he wasn't serious what he was saying. He was being facetious. But what Charlemagne said was way more hurtful. That's what I can say. Hurtful. Oh, Bap says, sadly, I don't expect more from Charlemagne. I do, because if you're going to speak about political issues and you're going to encourage people to vote and go out and vote, then your actions need to be indicative of someone who's going to carry that weight and that responsibility of encouraging others to do their civil responsibility and vote. And if you're on a platform like that, I mean, this is the thing, like, you can't go from saying this and then want to speak about politics and injustices and Breonna Taylor and all this other stuff, right? So there has to be some form of accountability, responsibility, and I feel that, I just, that's how I feel. People are listening to him. He has a presence. So, and that's the thing I'm talking about. You can't sit up there and say, "Oh, you don't expect the one to take him seriously," because there are people that are taking him seriously, right? You know what I mean? You may not take him seriously, but someone in that lunchroom did. You don't know if someone in that lunchroom was sitting up there saying, "Oh, baby, we need to de-niggify this lunchroom," right? You see what I'm saying? It's like people are listening. So whether or not we want to take him seriously or not, people are taking him seriously because he has an audience, a broadcast. So I feel you. I feel you. All right, I'll drop my link one more time and then I'm out of here. But this is what I wanted to say, and like I said, hopefully it gets to the right people. And I would love to hear what his rebuttal is. I really would. You know. Yeah, you're right, Black Girls Code. Black Girls Code says Charlemagne the Guy and Envy can at times appear to be out of touch. I'm not surprised, to be perfectly honest. I do. That was a comment, and that's why I said he's at a upper echelon where he doesn't understand what he says may have caused someone to get in a fight at a school or had to have endured a hostile work environment situation because of what he said. Because I'm sure a lot of people looked at each other when he said that, whether they were in the break room or wherever, the locker room, or just, you go into the gym and all that stuff, and they playing it and then de-niggify. And then you had the nerve to put up there, your white audience member. So that just presents a moment of uncomfortableness. But going back to your comment, I do feel they're out of touch. I really do. And I think when tense moments come up, they want to laugh it off. Rarely do they ever get stern about a situation. They laugh it off and it turns into a joke. I mean, you can't want to be the number one radio show in the country or the world and then be considered a joke, right? That's how I feel. Like, there are going to be moments of laughter and fun, but there's other broadcasts out there where when it's a time for laughter and it's a time for seriousness. And I think every time gets mixed up with laughter and jokeism, if that's a word. So yeah, but I agree with you, Black Girls Code. All right, y'all, that is my broadcast for today. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. And hopefully Charlemagne gets it, DJ Envy gets it, and I hope that they're more conscientious, mindful, and how can I say that? Just like, I don't know, that just really bothered me, man. Because like you said, I don't think they understand what the average day a Black person goes through day to day on their job regarding racism. Or even in the classroom or the locker room or on the bus. And, for him to say that he just created a new word on the spot and thought it was funny and used it in a way to de-niggify institution. What the hell is de-niggify institution? Anyway, I'm out of here. Hopefully they'll be more mindful of the words that they choose and the reach of their broadcast. All right. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Have a good one. Be safe out there and be the change that you want to see in the world, including with the words that you speak. With that being said, I'm out. Feel free to thumbs up the live because analytics and all that stuff, it gets the video out there. All right. Bye, y'all. Thank you once again for y'all support. Take care.
Avatar Nation.